Hello everybody, I'm Steve and welcome to Greenside Up. Here at the pond again today. I've got some plants to put in here, but at the end of the video I'm going to give you an update on the new polytunnel out the back. But here's where we are now. As I always said after I built this, that this would be an ongoing project. I say I got a lily out and we've had a flower on there. That will open up in a couple of hours with the sunshine. But I want to put some more plants in, and I bought these sort of kidney shaped planters, and I have these plants here. Now these are all, although they look a bit worse for wear at the minute, they've been sat in a bucket for a week. These are all oxygenators and they will help bring this pond to life basically. We've got a bit of green tinge in here at the minute. This is what they call new pond syndrome. Now what we've got in the pond, there's right in the middle, there's a deep hole about 2.5 foot deep, and at the edge there's a marginal shelf, and that's about 12 inches down, somewhere between 10 and 12 inches, and it's about that wide all the way around. So I'm going to fill these baskets with these plants and then pop them on the shelf. Now I won't need all this in this pond, but I've bought them pairs of 2 of each of 3 different types of plants. I'll make 2 baskets up. When I've got the other pond ready down the back, one of the new ones, one of these baskets will come straight out of there and go in there. And the reason I've got such big baskets is I want these to grow on. I want to be able to divide them and split them and make even more plants for further ponds. So that's the idea with that. And to just finish this little part off, I have used a proper Aquatic compost. Now, don't know much. I don't know this brand. I've never used this compost before. I'm not exactly recommending it because, as I say, I don't know. All I know is it's designed for ponds and it's low in nutrients, which is what you want going into a pond. You don't want too much nutrients in there because that's what gives you the algal blooms and in a pond and can choke it with algae basically. You don't want that, so I've gone with the proper stuff. And we're just going to get these plants potted up. Now this one is a needle spike rush. It's more of a grass to be honest, but we'll get one of those in. And these I know are a little pennywort. Again, looking a bit sorry for themselves, but they should be all right. And then these ones, upright water milfoil. And these are the long stringy things you see in many ponds. So there we go, we'll just fill this up. I mean, I could quite easily have gone for the pretty things, and no doubt I will do eventually, but right now I consider it more important to get the pond and its contents right. The life in the pond at the minute, as I say, is incredible. And I want to continue that and help that along as best I can. So there we go, we've just filled that up. Now to stop that escaping into the pond, I've got some gravel here which I have washed. Just layer that on. This just stops the soil washing out. Any of the little bugs and beasties in there shouldn't then dig it out. There we go, there's one done. And I'll just pop that in. Just down here next to the lily. There we go. And the next one will go over here somewhere. Do exactly the same. I'll do exactly the same with that one, and we'll be good to go. Really pleased about this. This is good progress with the pond. We'll go and have a look in the new tunnel now and see how crops are doing in there. So I've got both doors open today. Now, along this bed here, There's a mixture of, I think they're Alicante and Gardener's Delight tomatoes. Not looking too good at the lower parts of them. I think they got too hot or too dry in here one day, but they're still shooting away and I've got flowers on. They're just not going to do as well as other tomato plants because they haven't got those leaves for photosynthesis, but we shall see. We've got aubergines down here. We've got fruit on them. These are growing away quite nicely. And another one down there. These want picking over. Actually, I must take off those yellowing leaves at the bottom. And these are a couple of crimson crush plants. Now this is interesting because these are ones, this one, two, and this third one here are all crimson crush plants from the original batch that I seed sowed earlier in the year. This one at the end here is one that I grew from a side shoot. Now look at the size of that in comparison to the actual seed grown ones. I think the little side shoot one will overtake these others, but there we go. And we come over and this little row down here, again, all with flowers on. These are all from side shoots again. And these are all 2.5 foot tall now and growing rapidly. As is the baby sweet corn behind it. This is looking nice and lush. Excuse me. The only problem in here really is it's old sort of roughish ground, and if you look through the foliage you can see there's a lot of weed growth in here, but you know, a couple of years of work in the soil in here should help solve some of those issues. Bean frame, French beans, they're getting away really nicely now, and we're getting to the point soon where it'll be flowering, and I shall have to leave the doors open for pollination. You can see there's one or two limp leaves there. I'll have to keep my eye on that plant. And these are my melons here. Again, looking a bit raggedy, but they are growing. That's the main thing. And then down the end here, if I just spin you around, aubergines again. And again, we're getting some nice fruit coming on these, so yeah, very happy. And they want tying in now, and some of these side shoots taken off, and then they'll shoot up all the way up this frame hopefully. Well, here is a couple of my entries for the Builder's Bucket Challenge, and these both of these buckets have got beans in. I've actually got stakes in this one, and I've just wrapped them around the stakes yesterday. I need to do that one yet. They're growing away nice. I had a couple at the front of the plot that were full of sweet peas, and they're toast. They've had it. I think there was just not enough moisture in the buckets, and they've had it. So there we go. Quick little tour in here. So all in all, I'm quite happy the way things are coming on here, seeing as how it's not been up for that long yet. Still things that need to be done to this tunnel to finish it off. Bits of trim to put on. I've still got this tube here is part of the roll-up curtain, and that's the plastic in the corner there and the handle for it. And that will run the full length between the base rail and the side rail, so that I can open it up better for ventilation. So that's yet to do, but I'll probably do that over the winter. I just wanted to get this tunnel up and get something in it and get it growing, and then I could move on. So yeah, very pleased with how we're looking in here. So that's it for this one. Just a fairly short video today. Just wanted to get these pond plants in and give you an update on that tunnel at the back. So look after yourselves everyone, stay safe, take care, I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.